All right, Shalom. All praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, GMS, and Shalom to you brothers that's pushing this truth and sincerity. I'm Karat Bob back with another show. And this show I'm going to entitle, The World Was Created for Our Sakes. And when I say our, meaning Israel, okay, because that's who the world was created for when you go through the scriptures. And when Yahweh Shah comes back to set up the kingdom of heaven, that's when Israel, you so-called, starting with the elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we're going to inherit the entire world. When the Most High gives Yahweh Shah the green light to come back and take the kingdom. Okay, that's where it's going to be the kingdom of Israel, where Israel would be ruling for eternity and have power over the earth, because the earth was made for our sakes. So let's jump into the scriptures first, because I want to get his the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7. I'll start from verse 10, and it reads, "And I said, It is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, Even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sakes I made the world." Yeah, that's right. So the world was created for the sake of Israel, to reign over. But we're not in our power right now. But the time is going to come where we are going to be in that power, and we're going to be the top rulership in the earth. So it reads, "Because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that is now." Yeah, and that's right. And that's why we're not in power now, due to Adam's transgression when he sinned. Because prior to Adam transgressing or sinning against the Most High, Adam was in a position of immortality and had to rule. Okay, the righteous had to rule over the earth. But due to him sinning, we fell from that status, and we are in a position of being at the bottom today. So, verse 12, it reads, "Then will the entrance," let's read 11 again. "Because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. Then were the entrance of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful." Yeah, and that's all the curses and the evils that are in the earth now. Okay, and all the curses that before Adam, and there's Israel that was going to come after them. We have to go through these pains and sorrows in the earth, in these positions of difficulty. All right, and in these times, until the time of the kingdom. It says, "For the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortality." Yeah, so that's when Adam had that immortality, and everything was a paradise and peace, and men lived to be hundreds of years old. Okay, but once Adam transgressed, then everything started to digress. Okay. One of the curses, what? Adam didn't have to till the land. Everything was already there for him. But what? One of the curses, once he transgressed, the scriptures say what? That he had through the sweat of his brow, he had to labor until labor. You have to labor for your food. You have to labor for everything now. Same thing today. We have to work hard and bust our ass, just to make a living. When it wasn't like that back then. So this world is not a paradise unto us right now. So it says, for the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. Right, because they kept, when you keep the laws, when you keep the laws, what it brought life, which is that immortal fruit, the laws of the Most High, that bringeth life. And it reads, if then they that live labor not to enter these straits in vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. Yeah, that's right. So we have to labor. We have to labor and go and push through these adversities and tribulations so we could receive that kingdom. All right, so we could receive that eternal rest and rule the world again for eternity. Okay, so we can possess what was created for us. All right. From there, let's go to Psalms chapter 37. Psalms 37 and 11. It says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. That's right. So the meek shall inherit the earth. And who's the meek? The meek represents Israel. The ones that are lowly, the ones that the ones that are lowly in a low position and need help from God, which is our people. And right now, look, we at the bottom. We are the lowest of the nations. We're the ones that's high in poverty, living in the ghettos. We don't have anything as a people, as a whole. These nations are above us. All these nations are above us. And, in this present time. So we're the ones that, at the end, we're going to have everything. We're going to inherit the earth, which the earth was created for. Just like how back in Adam's time. All right. So it says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Yeah. And that's going to be the time of the kingdom of heaven. And then once Yahweh Shah comes and bring that, that's when we're going to have that peace, that eternal peace and that rest. Okay? Because right now, we're not at peace, with everything that is, we have to experience as a people, living in America and throughout the four corners of the earth. Our people deals with, poverty, gentrification, racism, police brutality, all right, which is all part of the curses. So we're not at rest in this society. But, and at the same time, a lot of our people still don't realize, look, this is not a place of our rest. We could get that in Micah. I believe it's Micah chapter 2. Micah 2 and 10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with its sore destruction. And that's right, in this place is not our rest. This is a polluted society. America is a polluted place. Okay, it breaks all the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Breaks all the laws of nature. All right, where you have GMO foods, you have homosexuality, legalized in this land, and our people, the minds of our own people are being polluted to believing that these things are normal. But our people have to get out of this mindset. But only the elect of our people would be removed from that mindset, okay, from the philosophies of America. Only the elect is going to rehearse the righteous acts of the Most High. So it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Right. And this society is destroying our people, okay? Mentally and physically. But 2/3 is going to, love this society and love the destruction that's being done unto them. But the elect will be looking for something better. All right, the elect is going to be looking to be removed from that pollution and from this wicked society. Okay. Real quick, let me get in Hebrews. Let me see. Hebrews 13 and 14. It says, for here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Yeah, that's right. And that's what we're seeking. We're seeking a city to come, which is that, Jerusalem, New Jerusalem. All right. Where the elect will come down from those chariots and rule the earth. Starting back home with our mainland, which is the land of Israel, which we're gonna possess that again. Okay, but right now we are not in a position of what ruling or being at peace in the areas where we live. Okay, look at where we live. We're struggling to survive day by day. Okay, but it's through the grace and mercy of the Most High is the only reason why we're able to get by day. Okay, but the time is gonna come where the Most High is gonna set us up in the city where we're supposed to be, back in our homeland, Jerusalem. Okay, where we're gonna be ruling over the nations and keeping the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Let's go to Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Yeah, so the Most High, that's the kingdom, when the Most High set us in our own land, which is the land over there in Israel. See, right now you have those heathens over there in that land, which is that land don't belong to them. You have them so-called Jews and them Palestinians over there fighting for land that don't belong to them, okay? That land belongs to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which make up the house of Israel. Because what? We were removed out of that land because we transgressed the laws of the Most High. So the Most High removed us out of that land and put us into different captivities throughout the four corners of the earth. We were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So what the Most High is going to do is going to gather us up again with the new deliverance and set us back in that land. Real quick, being that I said that, I believe that's Jeremiah 16. Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from the land whither he hath driven them, and will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. Right? So that's when Yahweh Shai comes back. So this deliverance is going to be greater than Egypt. Because the Most High, he delivered us out of Egypt and brought us to the land of Israel. He's going to do that again. He's going to deliver us from the new Egypt, which is the land in the north, which is Babylon, a.k.a. America, and from where all the lands where we're scattered. He's going to bring us, the elect, out of those lands and bring us back to our land, Israel, where we're going to possess again. And that's where we're going to be ruling not only our land, but the whole earth. All right? And we're going to be ruling over these nations. And we're going to be in a position of power again. Let's go to 2nd Esdras. Second Esdras chapter. Let's go to 2nd Esdras 9. Second Esdras 9 and 13, and it reads, And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. That's right. So who's the righteous? Israel. Starting with the elect. So, we have to be concerned how the righteous is going to be saved. And we know that the elect is going to be saved by those chariots at the end. The so-called UFOs, when Yahweh Shai and the angels come back, the elect is going to be beamed up, while the destruction is going to be going on the earth. And then once that destruction is past, that's when the elect is going to come down to rule. Okay? Take back the earth, which the earth was created for the righteous. Because right now, the world is given into the hand of the wicked, pursuant to Job 9 and 24, which is the wicked is so-called white man Esau. And not only him, but, all these heathens, all these heathen nations got some, these different nations that have somewhat position of power, and they all ruling in wickedness. So the Most High have to remove that wickedness out of the earth and set righteousness back up in the earth. And the elected Israel is going to be the ones the Most High is going to use to issue in his righteousness. Okay? So I read again. It says, Therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. All right. So from there, let's go to chapter 6. We end on this. Second Esdras chapter 54. Second Esdras chapter 6 verse 54, and it reads, And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Yeah, Adam was that, that top man back then. Okay, which we know that Adam is Yahweh Shai in the reincarnation. Okay. And that's how you know that Yahweh Shai was Adam. Because even back then, Adam, he was the Lord of all, or over all the creation. Who you think named all the animals and everything that was created? Adam. All right? And he was Lord over all. So when he comes back, when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to rule over all creation, as he was back then. as he was Lord over all creation back then. So it says, after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Yeah, so all these nations today come out of Adam. All right. All these nations, all 18 nations today come out of Adam. Because what? You had the line of the righteous unto Noah, and then the great flood came, all right? Where them 8 souls survived the flood. And all nations today come out of either Shem, Ham, or Japheth. Which Shem, Ham, or Japheth came out of Noah, and Noah was from the line of Adam, right? That righteous line. All right. So verse 54, and it says, and the people also whom thou hast chosen, who is the chosen people? Israel. Okay. Which is separate from the other nations. The only nation that the Most High is dealing with, which is the children of Israel. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Yeah, because the world was made for the sakes of Israel. All right. It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Right, so the Most High, he doesn't care about these other nations. They're insignificant unto him. Just like they're like unto spittle unto him, like spit, which is nothing to the Most High. And like a drop that falleth from a vessel. All right, if you have a vessel filled with water and a drop fall, it's nothing. It's insignificant. You're not gonna cry over that. So that's how the Most High feel about these nations outside of Israel. And reads, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. Yeah, but right now these nations are ruling over us. Okay, look how many captivities we've been through. Egyptian captivity, Syria captivity, Assyrians, Babylonian captivity, the Persians and the Medes ruled over us, the Greeks ruled over us, the Romans ruled over us. All right. Even going back to Judges, you had many other nations that reigned over us, and unto this day, which we're still in captivity right here in America under the so-called white man. Yeah, so for over thousands of years, we've been reigned over by heathens. Verse 58, but we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Yeah, that's right. Because right now we don't possess an inheritance. Look, we don't even have a seat in UN. But it just goes to show you all these nations have some type of inheritance. But the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we don't have that in this world. But it seems like this is a thing that's always going to happen. But the time is going to come where the Most High is going to turn things around and set us back in order, and set us back in a position of rulership. And that starts with when Yahweh Shah comes back. When Yahweh Shah comes back, the Most High, he's going to deliver the kingdom unto Yahweh Shah's hands. And Israel will be ruling with Yahweh Shah at that day. Actually, real quick, I can get one more. Let's go to Daniels. We can end on this. Daniel chapter 2. believe actually 7. Daniel chapter 7-18, it says, "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever." Even forever, it says, shall possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Who are the saints? The saints are the Israelites. Okay, saints meaning holy or separate, which Israel was separate. The Most High separated Israel from the other heathens, separated them to be what? Holy and righteous, to be clean. So the saints gonna possess the kingdom, which the kingdom of heaven is gonna be on earth, and we're gonna possess it forever. Verse 27, and jump down. "And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him." Yes, that's right. So Israel is gonna rule, and all these nations, they're gonna have to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the Israelites in that day. So, our time is soon approaching. We just have to be patient and wait. So, with that, I'm going to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles, GMS, and Shalom to the elect. Shalom.